Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Way to Sun. Hi, guys. I am driving, in case you couldn't tell. Please don't yell at me. So I just uploaded a video last night and got a wonderful response. Thank you so much, everybody. And I wasn't going to do another car chat like 2 days in a row, but something just happened, and I need to vent. Do you guys mind if I vent for a minute? So I am all about public knowledge and open knowledge and public information. It's fine for certain things. I'm also all about private information. There's certain things that should be kept private. I'm also all about safety information. There's certain things that we, the public, should know, and certain things we don't need to know at certain times. Let me give you an example. During 9/11, when our president was whisked away and up into an airplane, I presume, and removed from the danger situation, one thing that kept happening by the press is we still have no word on where our president is. Our nation was under attack! Are you kidding me? No, we don't need to know where he is right now. We need to know he is safe. I agree with that. But once they said he's safe, should be the end of that until we, decide that our situation is safe enough for us to know where he was. So that's the kind of thing that just perturbs me. Along with that, and this is what got me upset today, there are certain things we don't need to know about our civil defense, our police departments, our fire departments, our military. When they're doing certain maneuvers and certain things, we don't need to know when and where and why they're doing it for their safety. So I heard on the radio, local to where I work, not local to where I live, but it's local to where I work, in the town not too far from where I work. The police and emergency management officials are doing what do they call those, drills, in preparation for a major emergency situation. And that would be fine if they're telling us they're practicing their flood recovery, they're practicing their storm recovery and their storm, protocols. No, this was for active shooter protocols. What? Why are you telling us what they're doing for active shooters? Well, now, anybody that's planning on being an active shooter knows exactly where you've practiced and what times you're going to practice, because you just announced to the flipping world what they're doing, when they're doing it, and where they're doing it. Am I the only one who seriously thinks this I need to know bull crap, excuse my language, is gone too far? Just baffles me that our public and the press, another whole speech I could give you guys, seriously, think they need to divulge that information and put our safety people, our fire department, our police department, our military, our government at risk. Now, don't get me wrong, there's certain parts about our government that, put them at risk, please, but just kind of kidding. We need to revamp some things properly, not, going in there with a gun, but that just frustrated me. I needed to vent, and since I'm alone in my vehicle, y'all win. You win my vent. Did you like that? Now, since I'm on a vent, and while I was getting my phone ready to do this vent, I saw something that also made me go, really? I'm driving through a town that is very, very small town. Like, picture a small town in your head, that's this town. But one thing this small town has is really nice sidewalks. Like, really nice sidewalks. The town I live in, not so much. This town, very nice sidewalks. The guy is walking down the side of the street. There's a sidewalk 2.5 feet away from him, and he's walking down the street. A very busy street, by the way. It's actually a highway that cuts through the middle of this town. Why? Why? Go up there on the stinking sidewalk so you don't get hit, you moron. Really? Really? I'm so over people's stupidity. And, okay. I'm going to do another one for you. You guys are seeing me fired up. I'm like so fired up right now. You guys normally don't see me like this. Have you guys seen the story about, and I'm sorry that I don't remember details, and had I known I was going to do this little rant, for lack of a better word, I would have looked it up and gotten, more information, detailed information, so I could talk a little more, crazy hair, a little more knowledgeably on it. But there's somebody in a town here in the United States that is throwing a fit over Laura Ingalls Wilder's books. What? Let me say that again. They're throwing a fit saying that Laura Ingalls Wilder's books portray African Americans in a bad light. Now, y'all, I have owned these books. I have read these books. Growing up as a little girl, they were my favorite books to read. How does she portray them? She portrays them in the light of realism of how things were at that point in time in our country. That's not, it wasn't good, but it's not negative. Negative would be me writing a book talking about how all black people wear their pants down around their ankles and talk, with a certain dialect and rob banks or rob convenience stores or sell drugs. That would be a negative light. FYI, I don't feel that way. Not at all. I actually had trouble coming up with those examples. So, to say that she portrays them in a negative light, crybabies, shut up. Shut up. You don't like them? Don't read them. But newsflash, you better not read anything historical or that has facts about that time period, because guess what? They're not going to be portrayed nicely. They were her encounters with people that was her life. That was a real story. It wasn't like she made something up to make it look bad. Hey, seriously. If you don't like the color shirt I'm wearing, change the channel. If you don't like the news I'm portraying, change the channel. Yes, I know, I just bitched about a news story. Guess what? I changed the channel. Actually, I turned it off because I knew I was going to do this little rant video. But, okay, so I'm going to end this video on a happy note because I like doing that. Jalinda has agreed that doing the live unveiling of, I do a lot of that in this video, of our Smash books is a fantastic idea. And we're trying to come up with a day when we can actually finish them, and then a day when we can do the live video on them. So, I gotta remember there's a cop sitting over there when I leave here, because I don't speed through here anyway. But anyway, so she loves the idea. We just have, sorry about the thumb. Oh my gosh, this is a crazy video. My hair is everywhere. My eyeballs are everywhere. My emotions are everywhere. My hands are everywhere. I have my hairband on my hand, by the way. I had my hair up, and I decided I didn't want it up. So anyway, and I have crazy eyebrows. We are definitely going to do that. Kudos to all the great responses to that video last night. That was such an impromptu, I'm just going to throw this up there video. And so thank you to everybody that watched it so late, and because it did go up late. It was like 10 o'clock almost when I finally was able to get home and post it. So, of course, I need to count up. There's probably a dozen people who comment like usually right away on my videos. I need to come up with a name for you guys. Because it's really awesome that I know when I upload these videos, I'm gonna hear from you, and it's awesome. I look forward to your comments every time. That's why I try to respond quickly to those. I feel bad when I go in later and I find comments that I've missed, but I do try to respond. Just kind of depends on the scheduling and the timing and how often I can get to my phone to look them up. Okay, so I need to get a move on because now I have to still get my breakfast and get to work. I will upload this as soon as I get to work. And thank you so much, everybody, for listening to my rant. You don't have to comment. I completely understand if you want to remain neutral. But if you do want to comment, please know that I am a firm believer in everybody is entitled to their opinions and we don't all have to agree, but we do all need to be respectful of each other's thoughts and minds and beliefs. Just because I believe one thing doesn't mean I expect everybody else to believe as me, and that's fine. Negative comments, rude comments, not negative as in opposite of my thought, negative as in you're being mean, will be deleted and taken care of. I don't allow that to stay on my channel just because I don't feel like we need any more negativity in the world than there already is, which I know is horrible for me to say. It's very hypocritical given what this majority of this video is even about. I'm just very frustrated with a lot of what's going on in our nation, and I know I don't do a lot of political talk on my channel. And the reason I don't do that is because I believe politics are like religion. It's a hot topic that tend to hit buttons really quickly. But I do feel really strongly about this one because I think it's a safety issue for the ones that are supposed to be protecting us. And when you put their safety at risk, it just boils my buttons so fast. Right? Okay, before I get riled up again. Thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you later. Don't forget to subscribe. After you subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I post. And like this video. Give me a big old thumbs up if you believe in safety of all of our officials. Have a great day, guys. Bye.